Hey Pam, hey Repan, hey Cam, hey Shandell. Thought I might get a shot at catching an airplane landing. Took Daisy out to the park again. Hey Mark, Pat, hey Shauna. Hey, please love me. Daisy got to go swimming twice today. Hey Ashley, hey Patricia, hey Terry, hey Joe, hi Stephanie. Saturday is pretty much a bad day for airports as far as traffic goes. But you never know, I could get lucky. It's nice out here even if there's no planes. But the way the sun's behind me and it's setting and it really reflects off the plane just perfectly on nights like tonight. Hey Carolyn, doing pretty well. Daisy got to go swimming time. Nope, she didn't get her tent. That's still a work in progress. Actually, I found a place for Becky to live not far from where she's at. Hey Johnny. Yeah, it's a nice view here. This up until last fall, this was all thick woods like across the street. So it wouldn't have done you any good to sit here because you couldn't see anything. But now it's all been cleared. All these properties. Amazon built a huge, giant factory, like 10 or 20 times bigger than a Walmart, right up the road here. And all this infrastructure was put in for Amazon, these new highways and these new turnoffs. And this hasn't been sold yet, but it's all for sale. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good. 11 years. Wow, good for you. Daisy just went swimming. We were at a park and this damn troublemaking idiot was there and it was about ready to escalate. It didn't, but it came close. But it just kind of rammed home and like I put in that video I uploaded. Well, here comes a plane right now, so hang on. Stay there, hon. Stay there, baby. Stay there, hon. Stay there, honey. Stay. Stay there, hon. Stay there, honey. You stay there. Good girl, go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Jump. Go on. Jump. Go on. Well, I got one. Oh, yeah, yeah. Not quite. Hey Dana, how you doing? Hey Daniela. She said you couldn't see it as a southwest. Those colors really stand out on a perfect night like tonight. Oh, thank you, Groove. Daisy, somebody wants to see you, hon. You good girl, hon? Oh yeah, honey. You good girl, honey? Daisy girl? Hey Daisy, look it over here, Dad. You see Dad? I'm photographing airplanes. Hey Karen. Yeah, she's a great dog. She just went swimming for her second time today. Like a trouble-free dog. Oh, congratulations, please, love me. Good for you. Good for you. How'd you guys' day go today? Pretty good? There's only about an hour of good sunlight for these kind of shots, and I thought I'd take advantage of it. Oh, thank you, Karen. Here's some scenery for you now. Waiting for airplanes to land. See that bright sunlight in the back? That's what makes the airplane paint job stand out. Yeah, I got so many photos of daisies, it's ridiculous. Believe it or not, if you get out of the van here, the mosquitoes will eat you alive. I mean, big time. Like you'll have 100 on you in 10 seconds. There's a monarch butterfly. You know, crazy as it seems, this is an excellent place to bird watch. There's a bunch of songbirds that hang out here. And the other day, I got some great photos of an osprey, which I've never been able to get my whole life. The tent thing's still up in the air. I found a place for Becky to live, actually. You can hear somebody taking off. That's the Daisy. Daisy's doing photography with Dad. Good girl, hon. Good girl. Daisy got to go swimming twice today. Wow, hon. Didn't ya? 2 times. Yeah. Got my trusty 500 millimeter lens. I got a lot of good shots. When was it? Thursday? Or what's today? Saturday? Thursday, I guess. Maybe it's Friday. Oh yeah, Troy, yep. Yeah, if you send some money, I'll buy the books, because I just posted another video. I'm trying to get away from these packages, unless they're all going to Marguerite and you have her name on it. Then that's fine. No, it's a really good deal. It's about 8 miles straight west. She could take the Michigan Avenue bus back and forth. Yeah, this is a Nikon D850 with a 500 millimeter lens and a 1.4 teleconverter. It's pretty good. You know, this is like as good as you can get, close to as good as you can get for a telephoto lens on a still camera. And it's a VR lens, so I can hand hold it, which is a huge advantage. But you're still not as close as you would think you would be. I mean, it is a killer lens, but it's surprising. You know, you'd think you could see anything anywhere, but you know, you still have to be pretty damn close to birds. All right, Daniela. The address is P.O. Box 41. Here comes another plane. 41 West Branch, Michigan 48661. Can you get over there, huh? You move over there. Go on. Get over there. Go on, huh? Go on. Go on, jump. Jump. Good girl. Maybe you can see this one. Hey there, hon. Yeah. Oh, cool. Hang on one sec, hey? Let me get this plane. It's slim pickings this time. Oh yeah, how you doing, man? Have a good day. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but you know, that happens to me. It's getting to where it's now about 5 times a day. That guy just pulled in. He said, "Are you Tom Reed from YouTube?" It's like, yeah, I see your videos. I live right down the street. You know, I've been watching for you out here. It's so weird that, like, I mean, I know I have some subscribers and that people watch the views, but, hey, come here. Nope, stay in here. But I'm surprised that people, like, recognize my van and stuff as much as they do. I don't want you to get out there and get bit by mosquitoes, hon. Dad doesn't want you to get bit by mosquitoes. No, he doesn't want you to get bit by the mosquitoes, honey. It happens, yeah, it happens a lot. So far, it's been good. You know, but it's just surprising to me. You know, if I had like 5 million subscribers, I would expect it. There are a lot of people watching, but it's funny. It's more people watch than I thought. I think I mentioned the other night that there's about 3 times as many people that watch that don't subscribe regularly, which is kind of wild. The reason for that, I'm guessing, is they don't like all my bullshit videos of sandwiches and hummus and popsicles, and they get pissed off and they wake up in the morning, they've got 20 notices of non-interviews of bullshit that I've had to eat. So really, I got like the sun's down now, so I may wait another 5 minutes. But once that sun quits shining off the side of the airplanes, landing into the southwest, they're just like every other picture, rather than like a radiant, vibrant colors, like that Southwest jet that I just got. Oh, hey Joanne, I didn't see you. Sorry about that. We love everybody on here. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it. You know, if you're into a certain have a certain interest, it makes sense to me. I mean, I have people tell me all the time to just do interviews only, but like I said, I mean, I upload the same things now as I did when I started. Hey Jay, weather's beautiful. I say it's about maybe 75. Yep. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I wasn't ignoring you. You know, I'm holding my phone sideways, and if there are quite a few people on the chat like there are now, they go by so fast I miss things because I'm kind of watching for airplanes at the same time. So sorry about that. Oh, thanks, Tara. Thank you. Hey, Marnie. Yeah, well, normally I'm not driving, so I should be paying better attention, I guess. No, you know, those ribs were not good. No, they were not. I found her a place to live in a house. Yeah, Daisy's a great dog, trouble-free dog. Yeah, 3 or 4, yep. Three, really. Yeah. Somebody gave $5 when I wasn't looking. Now, what do they want it to go to? Oh, good for you, JC. Congratulations. Good. Is Becky happy? I don't know. Stay there, hon. Stay there, honey. Daisy wants to get out. Oh, you can go ahead. Go on. Go on. You want to get out? Go ahead. You better stick around the van, though, hon. right. You can go ahead, hon. Oh, yeah, I believe that, Jeannie. You got to watch it. I tell people, don't post your email addresses. Because you'll start getting wacko weirdos stalking you. See the sun setting over there? You're a good girl. You can look around, hon. She wanted to eat some grass. That's all right, hon. You can eat some grass if you want, honey. Yeah, you good girl. She didn't have the tent for that long. Hey, Johnny Pie. What's going on up in West Branch? Yeah, I do check her for ticks. No, those ribs were not good. They looked good, but they were crappy. It was a crappy cut of meat. They just weren't that good, to tell you the truth. And the sauce wasn't that great. They looked good, and it seemed like it'd be good, but I was a little worried about $10 for a half slab, but I went with it anyway. You know, live and learn, right? Usually, and this is not completely accurate, but usually if ribs are $28 to $30 for a full slab, now we're talking. That's a reasonable charge for quality pork ribs. So I was already a little bit, my radar was on. Yeah, it's all right, Reedy. You never know, you know. You know, if you get good food, you eat it even when you're full. Not on those. Actually, Daisy got half mine, half of a half slab, if that tells you anything. Yeah, hey Jenny, send me that in an email, will you? Because I knew that somebody was doing that last night, and I don't even know how to access that on the damn Google thing. So write down, send me an email at Tom Reed, Tom Reed, R-E-E-D, 1956 at gmail.com, and I'll make good on it tomorrow, or why I'm down here. But that's the only money that I didn't record. Yeah, sorry about that, but I'll cover you on it, no problem. I try and discourage money on Super Chats because they take a 30% commission. Now, I always give them the full dollar amount you donate. Hey, it's over this way, hon. Come here. Come over here. Come on. Come here, hon. Hey, good girl. So you don't need to worry about that, but that Super Chat, I think their fees are too high. 30% is ridiculous, but whatever you send and to who it's going to, I'll take it while I'm down here. It's just if you have it in the email, I'll write it down and add it to my list. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Yeah, I'm doing that Cash App. You know, when I looked at Cash App, I didn't really like agreeing to the terms of service. I wasn't going to, like, give them my banking information, but people say it's safe. Yeah, it's a good idea, though. You know, what would be nice is if you could just easily go in there and see what people gave you. It's a pain in the ass on this Google. I don't even know how you do it, to tell you the truth. That's why I ask people to take a note and tell me later. Now, PayPal's easy, which is what I try and encourage people to do. But honestly, as I put up in that latest video, it's a pain in the ass converting cash with this COVID stuff from PayPal money. The banks are closed. You got to make an appointment. The ATMs don't give out 10s and 5s. I mean, that's a nice problem to have, not being able to turn the money into cash, but that Cash App seems like it's the way to go. Oh, good, Rita. Yeah, good, thank you. See, Daisy just saw a squirrel or something. I saw 2 little baby deer here the other day. Daisy, leave that squirrel alone, hon. You know, this guy over here planted soybeans, and this guy did not. So you wouldn't believe the difference in the agricultural exemption. It's THM. T is in Tom. T is in Tom. THMRD at AOL.com. Thank you. Yeah, sorry about that, Joanne. Oh, okay, so the card's separate from the bank, yeah. Actually, Sharon showed me a card today, but I've never messed with it. I know people that have it, but I will definitely get Cash App, yep. Yeah, Terry, you know how it is, man. I don't get too bent out of shape about it. I mean, I was going to stop there one way or the other, and I'm glad I did, because now I'll know to keep driving next time. It's too bad, too, because it looked like a good setup, and the guy that owns the party store is a good guy. It's just the ribs weren't good. I'd rate them average. I wouldn't rate them good. Yeah, white squirrels, there's a difference, as you know, between albino and white. I don't see them much, but I have seen albino, not white. White, I think, is a mutation from a gray squirrel. Yeah, you know how it is, Rita. If you're 20 years old, it's the end of the world. If you're 64, it's like, well, I'm still got a pretty good average on getting good ribs. This damn COVID thing, one of the best places, I would say it's tied with first place compared to that place that I go up in Grayling. But Satchel's Ribs in Ann Arbor, which are absolutely fantastic, they're shutting down one of their locations, which is super sad. You couldn't find better ribs. But this COVID shit put a screw into them. They just can't keep two places open. Yeah, they're closing the Satchel's downtown Ann Arbor. Just leaving the one open on Washington. It was in the M Live yesterday. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I'm gonna have to upload this. I can't stand. I don't mess with Instagram. I hate Facebook. So I think people think I'm being a jerk. Not really. But I don't answer anything on Facebook. I just hate it. I hate everything about it. And I really got a Facebook profile is when I was doing PI work, to look at other profiles. It wasn't to communicate with people. I don't want any of my old high school girlfriends looking me up, none of that. See that plane way up there? Probably 30,000 feet. You can just see the light reflecting off it. It's heading northeast. Just went into those clouds. This is a beautiful night tonight. Hi, Mary. Yeah, I talked to Maddie just about 15 minutes ago. Yep. Yeah, she just talked to her about 15 minutes ago. Now, tomorrow's going to be a real broiler, 92. At least that's what it was last time I checked. So I don't know how tomorrow's going to work out for me. I like the idea of getting up early, but it never to happen. Oh, good, Brian. Yeah. No, that'd be great, man. I'll pay you for it. I'll pay you for it. We have quite a few places that make beef jerky where I live. It comes out to about $30 a pound, believe it or not, which is, kind of expensive for a cheap cut of meat. I don't think it's some great kick-ass technique, but maybe it is. Hey, don't those crickets sound good? As I've gotten older, there's certain things I don't like as much. And beef jerky is one of them. Dazer, hon? Come over here, hon. I just don't like beef jerky like I used to. It's got loaded with salt. That's another thing. Those ribs that I got today were salty as hell. I don't know why, but really a heavy brine taste. They were not good ribs. Oh, sorry about that, Joanne. Oh, wow. Yeah, man, that's why, see, you understand it. I get a lot of criticism about dealing with these people, but I didn't know anything about, oh, there goes a Cooper's hawk. See that Cooper's hawk fly by? I didn't know anything about, and there's a purple martin. I didn't know anything about heroin addiction and stuff till I just, accidentally started doing these interviews. Yeah. Yeah, see, I think crickets are a nice sound. Yeah, I don't mind the smell of cow manure either, believe it or not. I don't think it smells bad. Yeah, today's a good day for me. I mean, I got quite a bit done, but I still got a lot more to do. I mean, I brought my laptop this time, and I can stay down here as long as I want, and I will. If I'm going to get a lot of interviews, and I'm going to hand out everything that people sent. Yeah, honest to God, man, I think we're going to see another shutdown. Everything. That's the way it's heading. So I'm going to get while the getting's good. There's another plane, but it's an ERJ jet, and it's all the way over on 24 left. So I don't really care about those. I don't know what kind of weeds these are, but they're pretty. He's right there. Yeah, that's it, Karen, huh? Yeah, I talked to Maddie about 15-20 minutes ago. Yep. Yeah, I did, yep. We're gonna party. See how bow-legged Daisy is when she walks? Yeah, I hope it doesn't either, Magical, but it's heading that way. Let me tell you, last night in Detroit, no, that's not a CRJ. That's actually a A320. See, now they got a pretty good stiff wind coming out of the southwest, so the ground speed's slow. Some days when you see airplanes, there goes a cop. Sometimes when you see airplanes, they look like they're barely flying. Well, believe me, they're doing about 140 knots. But their ground speed causes them to look slow in the air, like right now. Yeah, he was hauling ass, wasn't he? Yeah, it's a cool looking plane over there, see it? I probably should have been taking some photos of it, but I'm running out of good light. Oh, that's a Spirit. That's Spirit Airlines. Yeah, it might be thistle. I'm not sure. It's a pretty looking plant, though. I love hanging around airports. Really, even when I was a kid. I love just the environment. Smell of jet fuel. There's a plane taking off. Planes coming and going, lights, just the thought of how fast they're going and the technology. It's really excites me. Yeah, I will, Cassie, yep. Yeah, she's a total lunatic. I've blocked her years ago. A total stalking nut job. Yeah, we have lightning bugs. I haven't seen any this year, though, to be honest with you. Daisy's got her gun sights on, hoping she's going to see one of those deer or a squirrel. Yeah, I went into Big Beaver and a tri-pacer a couple times. It's called, the hell's in it? It's Rays, Booze, and Brews. brews. Maybe it's like Ray's Barbecue Blues and Brews, I think. Something like that. It's right on the Osable River. Absolutely fantastic ribs. Although I'll tell you, I got the brisket here about a week ago, and it wasn't as good as it normally is. They seem to have a hard time staffing people. The Blue Wrench is moderators. They can take off people that make nasty comments and stuff like that. Oh, here comes a plane. He doesn't have his landing light on. Oh, yeah, he just turned it on. Yep. Small plane, though. Looks like a 210 or something, or a Caravan. Looks like he's just shooting an approach. He's pretty high. They kick people off and delete nasty comments. Yeah, it's a 182. Just doing an instrument approach. I don't know what time it is. It's got to be around 9 o'clock, isn't it? Boy, the days are really getting noticeably shorter. Did you hear those songbirds? $8.50. Okay, good. You know, I tell you guys this all the time, but I've been doing this kind of stuff since I was like, as soon as I got my driver's license. Just like kind of what you see me doing on YouTube. Out dicking around, hanging around airports, taking photographs, like talking to people, like my whole life. So YouTube really isn't, people are always trying to get me to explain YouTube, and it's like, well, really kind of been doing this my whole life. It's like most people thought it's just boring, man. I'm a loner, but it's funny, the people that like the same stuff I do, but I didn't find out about it until YouTube. I mean, I only have a couple that even know I have a YouTube channel. And I've had like 5 people I've met in life that recognized my voice and said, hey, I recognize your voice. I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. I mean, I really don't tell anybody about it, to tell you the truth. Now here comes a plane on the center runway. I think I will get a picture of this one. It's getting slim pickings. Can you get up there, hon? You get in the van, honey? Come on, girl. Good girl, hon. Good girl, honey. Oh yeah, that's a good baby. That's Daisy girl. Well, I think that's about it because I run out of daylight for. I mean, it'll just look like a blah photo. Here's a 172 is just shooting an approach. 2-4 right. Yeah, Anchorage, you better believe it, man. People don't believe it in Anchorage when they go walking around down. All of Alaska has heavy drug problems. Crime, too. Other kinds of crime. Oh, Jenny, why are you doing that? What did you do to deserve to move to Florida? Go on, hon. Go on, hon. The ribs were not good at all. Go on, jump over. Go on, babe. Go on. Go on. Good girl. Yeah, the ribs were not good. Sorry to say. You know, when Daisy gets a bigger portion than I do, it's not a good sign. And I was starving. Hey, Kevin. We're at in Alabama. Florida sucks. But that's just my opinion, which everybody knows isn't worth shit. So take it with a grain of salt. There's the beautiful dead tree. I think that's going to be my next avatar. A dead tree. Everything. Nobody pays anything. Bugs, heat, humidity, crime, traffic, culture. The only good thing about Florida is the wildlife. Go on. It is. That's what I should rename the channel, The Dead Tree. Yeah, you enjoyed it because you didn't live there. You know, and you're down there and you got a new girlfriend or something and you're getting drunk on the beach. I mean, Florida's great. But to live there day to day, this constant, crazy, shitty hot weather, crazy traffic. You know, Florida, I'll tell you one thing people don't believe about Florida, but you can look this up yourself. They have more traffic in the summer than they do in the winter. No shit. Tourism in Florida is higher. I don't know, this COVID thing is really screwing Florida. Big time. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this new Amazon plant down here, but it is mind-boggling huge. All this property in here, all these new roads and this infrastructure, all is because of this Amazon. And everybody thinks they're going to get rich, but it's really not working out. This property is not selling. But all these new roads and all this new stuff, all because of Amazon. I'm going to drive by the building, which is huge. Nice. Yeah, fishing in Florida is fun too. Well, there are some cool things to do in Florida. I mean, you know, when it's a hot summer night, the air's the same temperature as the water, so you can get in and out, not freeze your ass off. That's nice. I like old Florida, Okeechobee, places like that. But commercial Florida, like Miami Beach and Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach, Tampa, you can have it. Hey, Terry. Well, the gift's simple. I kind of explained it. Here's this Amazon building. Look at this monster. It is like huge. Yeah, I used to go down to the Keys. Even the Keys, it's like Mackinac Island. You've been there once, you've been there a million times. I mean, the only thing to do in the Keys is get drunk, or if you're gay, you like it. And that's about it. The beach are crap. You can go to drag shows. That's about it. There's some good restaurants. The sunsets are cool, but how much of that stuff can you take? I want to show you. This is Amazon's place. I never saw any security guards around here, but I'm sure I'm going to see one driving around like this. But it's just this big, kick-ass, giant building. Yeah, they keep things clean, right? But this is where the trucks go in, I guess. I mean, this could be the biggest building I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely huge. You haven't really got the gist of it yet, but you're going to. All this kick-ass, brand new everything, trucks. Wait till you see how big this is. All nice new lot. These people are, these guys are holding the whole area by the balls. And when Amazon says jump, they do it. You know, it's allowed them to hire better police, better equipment, new fire trucks, improve the schools. So it's good to have around. I'm not knocking them. I just wish they quit lying on all their fake ratings. See all this, everything's like, you know, landscape nice, and it's just look how big this place is though. I'm not shitting you. And this is just one of their buildings. All state-of-the-art security, nice everything. That sprinkler just got my windshield wet a little bit. I mean, this thing has got, I don't know how long this thing is, but this is more than like 20 or 30 Walmarts. This place is huge. You're probably right, God's child. Yep. But look at the size of this monster. I'm surprised some security truck hasn't pulled up on me yet. That looks like the cafeteria up on top. Isn't this crazy? It's got to be like, I would say it's got to be like, I don't know. It's got to be like 3,000 yards long or something like that. Isn't that something? Yeah. Just, I noticed, I see UPS has got a like ton of trucks. I mean, look at this monster. I think it is the biggest building I've ever seen in my life. It's huge. Oh yeah, easily. I mean, I'm sure if you go online, they'll tell you how big it is, but it's like crazy big. No, this is actually Romulus, Michigan. Yeah. You know, I was down in Detroit last night doing some photos. I saw two young raccoons run out into Fort Street. One got hit and one didn't. I hope the one that got hit made it. The car drug it down the road for like 50 feet. But actually, when it came out underneath the car, it looked like it was doing okay. I hope so. I went over to try to... Yeah, I felt really shitty watching it. The car tried to brake, but you know, the second raccoon saw the first one get hit and turned around. And then when it came out underneath the car and finished running across the road, the second one followed it. Felt sorry for him. There's a... That liquor store's got a hell of a supply right there. But I'm gonna go to a different one. See, now last night I stayed up late and screwed around, was out taking photos till super. I couldn't fall asleep last night. I'm gonna try to avoid that tonight. I don't know what's with that winding down, but anybody got any hints on how to like wind down better, let me know. I'm gonna try some dragon's milk tonight. I actually got up after sleeping an hour and a half, deleted a bunch of negative messages, and then took a Benadryl, which I try not to do. There's some pretty good studies on Benadryl for sleep and dementia. No, you know, I've tried the damn gummies, but man, I took just barely a little bit. As I said earlier, I mean, I got that medical marijuana card mainly to get good deals on RSO oil for people that I know. But I'm just not a marijuana guy. Never smoked it. The gummies, honestly, I'd rather have a couple beers. Yeah, the drowsiness is horrible, but it worked for me. I was able to fall asleep last night, which was nice. I did fall asleep. I love my room too. I got a king-size bed. I'm not a big air conditioning guy, so what I do is I don't want the fan because I got a little bit of allergies, but I turn the air conditioning on, and then I set the temperature to 75 so it doesn't get too cool, and it's enough noise to not wake me up with a bunch of yahoos. I see that 7-Eleven bought Speedway, $23 billion. Deep breathing, you know, I've tried all that stuff. Like, I think I'm just too high-strung of a guy. Oh, there's a grasshopper on my window. And I think I might quit drinking caffeine. Dragon's milk. Dragon's milk. It's beer aged in bourbon barrels. I'm heading to a party store right now. And then I'm going to go back to my hotel room. Yeah, it's funny, you know, I mean, I like a beer, maybe two, a Dragon's Milk. Now, it is 11% alcohol. I mean, I wish I could tell you I like Bud, Coors, and all that, but I really don't. Yeah, I do think I have anxiety, but, and I think caffeine really exacerbates that. I noticed, like, if I drink Diet Pepsi, I really get a lot worse. Like, I really get jittery, and I don't even need to drink that much. Not with coffee so much, but for some reason the caffeine in Diet Pepsi. Now, supposedly, this area coming up here a ways, is a big transgender area. I hear it all the time, you know, go there for interviews, and I never see anybody out there, to tell you the truth. So I don't know what's going on. Hey, no kid, Matthew. That's cool. I was out there in Yellowstone about 20 years ago, and a guy from Illinois got killed by a bison. He was trying to get a close picture of him, like a 70-year-old guy. Hi, Terry. Yeah, actually I did. I saw Richard's car was there today. You know, I would occasionally take Richard out to lunch or dinner. And then about maybe 2 years ago, one of his old roommates said that she stopped by there and he didn't recognize her. And then there were a couple times I stopped by there and he was friendly enough. And I said, hey, you want to go get something to eat, take you out to dinner or something? He always seemed to have a problem with me paying for things, which I don't mind. Hey, it's no big deal. I mean, I'm glad to take people out to dinner or lunch. And the last couple times that I talked with him, he just didn't really seem that interested in doing anything. So I haven't probably talked to him in a couple years since that last interview. I mean, I don't think I'm on bad terms with him or anything, but yeah, it could be, Barbara. How you doing? How you feeling? I don't know what to tell you on it, man. Maybe just thinks I'm a big asshole for a video or something. You never know. I quit trying to figure out people. You know, Richard's an older guy. I mean, he still works full time. He's like 85 or something. So it's really hard to say. Maybe I'm reading into it. But he has my phone number. He can contact me. And I used to hear from him from time to time. And I don't, so I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to just make something up. But the last time I took him out to dinner at this Middle Eastern restaurant in Overoff, Wyoming, we had a good time, ate dinner, and that was about the last time I saw him. And I never see him outside very much. I may look him up tomorrow or take him a six-pack or something. He's a hell of a good guy, you know. You stop by there, he offers you a pop. There's the Mona Lisa. There's a marijuana dispensary. It's a trip down memory lane. Yeah, you know, I take that chamomile tea, but it's not like taking a tranquilizer or a trazodone or a Klonopin. I mean, I don't mean to. If it works for people, good for you. It's just like a Ouija board, tarot cards, all that horse shit, chiropractic. I'm just not a believer in it. If you get relief from it, great. I mean, if I came over and smacked you between the eyes with a ball-peen hammer and it helped you sleep, why not? So just because someone says it works, I'm just saying I do quite a bit of reading on things, and I don't put a lot of credibility in it. The problem with those benzodiazepines is the half-life. Now, they claim you can get addicted to them easy, but I never had that problem. Hey, Sharon. And I got a doctor buddy that says avoid Kratom like the plague. Said it does organ damage. You never know what strength you're getting. I mean, I'd like to think it's better than heroin, but I don't really know. There is something about supplements and the dosage, though. I would agree with that. It's nice to know what you're getting, which is the whole philosophy behind prescription drugs. It's consistency. It's a pet sweet retreat. Take your dog there for a week. I got pools, big pads they can bounce on, all sorts of shit. You know, I should really get Daisy a hamburger. She did get some ribs today, but I don't know if it was enough. It's nice they got all these new highways up and down here. I'm going to go to this McDonald's against my better judgment. This is the worst McDonald's in the world. In every possible way. As you're going to probably witness. Look how long the line is here. Maybe I think I'll get Daisy a beef jerky instead. This McDonald's sucks. You'll be there forever. Shit laying all over, dirty, always out of stuff. You come by here at 8 o'clock at night and they're closed. I didn't plan very good for that. Yeah, it's a real shithole, believe me. The second worst one is on Merriman near the airport. Dog food. My Daisy deserves better. I treat Daisy like I treat Becky. Only the best. I think Daisy's gonna get a Slim Jim tonight. I'm giving my poor Daisy dog food. I do give her dog food, but you know, not when I'm on the road. Parking lot sucks here. You know, one big knock again, Astro vans, they don't have a very good turning radius, which is true. And then if you've got curtains on the windows on top of it, there's a lot of places I take the longer route getting out of because you can't see out of it for shit. We'll be right back. Atta girl, watch the van. Good girl, hon. Good girl, honey. Watch the van for Dad. Good girl. No, she got a purse. She got a purse today. Tracy got the other one. Thank you, Dolly, too, for sending those. Yeah, it's fireworks, yep. Somebody blowing off fireworks, yep. Yeah, Becky, I found a place for Becky to live. Daisy got one of those sausages. Yeah, I wish they'd ban them here. They're actually illegal right now. Yeah, thank you, Dolly. I got it all on thank you videos, which I'll upload later. I may try and upload a video tomorrow, see how it works. I never cut down this. I don't think this is one way. Yeah, it is. The signs are one way. Yep. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate it. Now we're in Dearborn. You know, a real pet peeve I have is when somebody parks in front of my room number. You don't need to know about that, chosen one, girls. It's not your business. Come on, hon. Stay there. Hi, hon. What do you think? I'm leaving her. I'm coming to get you, hon. I'm coming to get you, honey. I'm coming to get you. I got something for you. I got something for you, hon. Stay there. I'll be right back. Something for you, hon. Jim, the big long one. Anybody want some pudding? Yeah, it's really good beer. Here you go, hon. I got you something. I got you the big slim. I got you the big slim Jim, hon. The big one. I'll show you one. Right here. You're gonna get one, huh? You're gonna get it. What are you thinking she's getting? And this is for Daisy. You're gonna get the big slim Jim, hon. No, I don't know where. I think they make it in Kalamazoo. I'm not sure. Or Grand Rapids. You're getting it, hon. Daisy knows that she's got a Slim Jim coming. Can you beg? You beg for the Slim Jim? Do you want the Slim Jim? Huh? All right, you're getting the Slim Jim. You're getting it. Daisy knew I was talking about her getting her Slim Jim. You're getting it then. You're getting the Slim Jim. Wow. Wow, hon. This dog does stuff like this all day long. I'm not shitting her. She's the sweetest, coolest dog. She knew Dad got her something. Yeah, she's a really good dog. I know everybody says it about their dog, but she really is an exceptional dog. You took it down, hon, girl. You champ. You're the champ, hon. Yes. You ate that whole thing, huh? You know, I know it sounds weird to you guys, but I love my life. No shit, I do. Just fucking around, staying up late, watching YouTube videos, have a YouTube channel, shit lucky. I'd have like zero social life YouTube channel. Dragon's milk. Got my camera. I don't need to charge it because I didn't use it much. You go over here. I got gummies if I need them. Right here. Gummies. And I got the ass kickers here with the medical marijuana card. Look at these babies. 21.34 milligrams a piece. I got it so damn made. I think I have it made. I mean, a lot of people think it'd be a boring life, but I love my life. That's why I don't want to like change anything, you know, like Patreon or bullshit or trying to sell shirts and make money. I like it just the way it is. Day at a time. No kidding, man. I could be home with a 400-pound wife and 3 kids that couldn't stand me. And here I'm out fucking around instead. Got my cameras all charged up. My Cheetos. That's my spare camera parts. That's all my other lenses. Got all my shirts. Here's paradise right here. My laptop. That's a rare marble. These are rare marbles, by the way. I used to be into antique marble collecting big time. I sold my whole collection. I had to travel all over the country. Deal with a lot of people in Europe, mainly handmade German marbles. But I also got into machine mades later. Any of you people that are into glass, I have some super rare cullet from the old Acro Agate marble making company. If you like glass, I'd be glad to send my regular viewers a piece of it because it's very unique. You'll never find it again. It's beautiful, and it's from a very important marble making company in the United States, Acro Agate. Vintage luggage. Hey, you guys ever want to keep your teeth really nice? Get one of these cordless water picks. Really good. Time to watch Dirty Debutantes. Ed Powers. Is he still alive? He seemed like such a disgusting pervert. Yeah, I'd take you. Yeah, I'd take you. No relationship, just business. Yeah, that sounds good. I'd take you around with me. I really would. I never use the coffee here. Little bullshit coffee maker. For one thing, it doesn't make it. Look at that bird I took a picture of the other day. That's up near Mari last week. You know, I think I am a stupid ass. There's an old 1779 newspaper. That's cloud. I don't want any nude photos. Look at there's Zug Island. I don't want any of my old nude photographs of my girlfriends popping up. That's a fog in West Branch. No, I sold all my marbles. That's a girl whose father's buried in Holly at the of a fire engine in 1862. I was into stained glass big time. That's a church in Detroit. I'm not shitting. I don't want any, like... Look at that ice on the Rastro van. That's the Marathon in West Branch. I'm not shitting. You know, these are some lamps. I got some really fantastic lamps I give somebody a good deal on. I wouldn't say that's one, but it is cool. That's an old hand-done bird cage. Faux bird cage. That's one of the buildings I sold next to a house that I just left. There's Detroit, one of my favorite views. I want to make sure no porno shit's going to show up in here. Oh shit. That's an oil painting. That's a hand-drawn Arabic guy. Believe it or not, they don't go for much money though. It's a 60 years old hand-drawn charcoal. You want up on Dad, hon? You want to see Dad? All right, come on up here. Come on. Come on. You want to come up and see Dad? Come on. Come on. Come on up here. Come on. Come on. That's Davy Crockett's brother. It's a grain delivery. Oh, that's a guy that used to work for me. He's a state rep now. Whoops. I want you to see that one. See what I mean? No, you're kidding. I can't paint. Those are old Oldsmobile photos. Dragon milk, yeah, it's beer. Yep, sure is really good. That's West Branch in the fog. You were wondering about Lacey? She, I think she's in federal prison. Yeah, I miss her too. I really do. Yeah. Good night, Barbara. I hope you're feeling better. I think it's more than anything. I think collecting is mental illness. That's up at Mari's. Yeah, Dan Boyle relapsed. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'm in a Red Roof Inn. Yep. Those are handmade marbles. Onion skins. That's Wisconsin Dells, 1840. Here's Daisy driving down the road. Yeah, no, I tried looking around. Here's Daisy. Yeah, she got arrested on some federal charges. That's another building I had in West Branch. I finally sold the damn thing. She got arrested on some federal drug charges in Ohio. Yeah, he relapsed. Yep. Yep. Poor guy. You know, he's down there too. I can't believe that I haven't run into him by now. You know, you can't disassociate with these people because they relapse. It happens. There's an old cello. Yeah, Will, he's a good guy. Yep. I'm not sure. I was told that by other people, and I tend to believe it because she doesn't show up on any state prison records. Here's a bed I got for sale. I got a fantastic early American bed. You know, you guys are going to think I'm bullshitting you, but I got a lot of cool shit that I'm still going to sell. So if anybody's interested in like quality antiques, I still got some left. I got a hell of a deal on it because you've been a, a, a good, viewer. Yeah. That's a Packard plant. That's a bird I took a picture of last week. It's a flicker. There's a lamp, slag lamp. That's a killer slag lamp. 8-panel slag lamp, perfect condition. Weighs 22 pounds. I think it's 28 inches tall. Anybody that likes China, I got a whole set. I'll give it to you for nothing. China. Actually, I'll show you some of the things I have for sale. I'll give anybody that's a YouTube, and this is no bullshit either. Anybody that's one of my YouTube regulars, if you're not a regular, you're not getting a deal. I will give you a good deal on everything. Swear to God, because I'd really feel good about it. Let's see here. So here's some things that I have that I really haven't pushed. That's a slag lamp on top. That's a killer slag lamp. I'm not kidding you. That's a piece of stained glass from a church in Grand Rapids. I don't know which church. That's Kokomo glass. It's about 1930s. It's got some stress fractures, but that's the way it goes with old glass. Those are all the same piece of glass. I'll give you a good deal on that. And let me show you here. This is a early American bed, absolutely killer. Great shape, hand carved. There's a bird cage right there. That's a good one too. I got that off an estate in Mackinac Island. It's actually made out of walnut. It's not some cheap knockoff. There's the bed right there. There's the top. It's almost 7 feet tall. This is the fake bird cage. It's faux bird cage. I mean, what they are is they're bird cages that were never meant to have birds in them. They're decorative. Yep, so there's that. Let's see my other ones. Well, here's the china. Anybody wants china, I'll give you this set of china right here. I'll give you that china. It's a beautiful set. It's not worth that much. I don't want to. I like trouble-free transactions. I don't want any bullshit. Like Mary just bought my camera equipment. I give you a good deal. With Mary, I sold her 2007 camera equipment with lenses, and I gave her a new warranty. Anything I sell, I'll give you a new warranty. No bullshit. I don't want anybody buying something and getting screwed. It's a shitty feeling. It's happened to me. Oh, yeah, you're probably right, man. Stained glass. These are clouds, yeah. I don't have any. I really sold almost everything that I didn't want anymore, but I would. The bed's nice. These are just some old bullshit pictures. Somebody sent me this picture of this crazy cray cray. Damn lunatic. Somebody sent me this picture. They said it was May, but it's not. And there's Raven. Well, I got some vintage luggage too. No, I never messed with Tiffany lamps. No, I do like slag lamps, but not Tiffany. Yeah. These are all the books that I've bought just in the last 2 weeks. If you give a shit. The Management of International Oil Operations. The Bookseller of Kabul. Very interesting. I knew about this. Dangers of Faith. Recognizing Catholicism's 21st century opponents. Literature and Composition. Encyclopedia of Antebellum South. Encyclopedia of the Great Plains. Reference Encyclopedia of the American Indian. The Mind by Restak. Introduction to Ocean Sciences. Radiography in a Digital Age. Year in the Life of William Shakespeare. This is a good book, actually. It's written by Shapiro. Native American Writers of the United States. American Indian Holocaust Survival. A Population History since 1492. Who they killed and who they didn't. The Photograph and the American Indian. Topics in General Psychiatry. On writing, Stephen King. He talks about how he got into writing. I'm not a big Stephen King fan, but I am curious how he got to where he is today. Cambridge Encyclopedia of English Language. Historical Encyclopedia of American Labor. The Cambridge Biographical Encyclopedia by Crystal. American Indian Treaties. Can't wait to read this one. Marijuana as Medicine. That's it. Those are just in the last week or so, I think. Yeah. No Stickley Brothers, no. Yeah, I mean, I getting to know Mari. I mean, my whole damn life, other than trips out to the Dakotas, I've never really been fortunate enough to experience knowing a Native American. And it's my privilege, really. And, I'm very ignorant in the subject. And meeting Mari and, getting introduced a little bit to the area and realizing how the Indians were screwed for all these years, I'm curious how they got these treaties and that the United States didn't stick it to them even worse than they did. And I want to see how they were ratified and concessions that were made. And, it's interesting to me. Oh, no kidding, Kimberly. Wow. Yes, Mari is look, if you cross paths with 5 people like Mari your whole life, you're lucky. And I met some really good people on YouTube, cultured, educated, caring, compassionate, nice people you're proud to say you know. Oh, that's cool, Virgil. Yeah, there's my girl. Now, the reason I think Daisy is part Lopso or Shih Tzu is because she's protective. When I take a shower, when I get up in the middle of the night, she will follow me to the bathroom. She will guard the door while I'm taking a shower. And right now, even though I'm just on the laptop, she will be right around me at all times. Yeah, no, Mari is really a unique individual, class act. Dolly, I put you in the same category. I really do. You're a good person. You're kind-hearted. You got good intentions. Melodic, too. Same way. No, I swear to God, man. I tell you like it is. I really do. I really feel this way. Reed is good, even though she was profiled as being Elaine about 6 weeks ago. Yeah, Mari's just like the people really like her up there. I mean, Mari could do a lot of things. Obviously, she's probably a super competent nurse, but she could walk you to the gallows of a hanging noose and make it seem like it's a birthday party. I can tell that deep down, Mari, I wouldn't want to piss her off. No, I was going to get the DNA, to be honest with you, and consciously aware of the same thing. Super good person. We met a couple of weeks ago up in Traverse City. Educated lady, has raised great children. Husband's a physician. Just a class act all the way, no nonsense bullshit. I could have talked to her all night long, and it's just, I would have never met any of these people any other way other than these YouTube videos. So, when you wonder sometimes why I go down there and do this, it's not just meeting the people that I interview, it's the people that I've met because of the interviews that are just as important. Honest to God. Yeah, Daisy was actually $25. Yeah, everybody thinks. You know what's so interesting about Mari is that you guys have just missed most of her. You've seen her on some videos, but m people liked her even before they got to see her and listen to her talk, which just speak volumes. So she has been able to communicate in a way that's attractive to people without them really knowing anything about her, seeing what she looks like, which just is very hard to do. Yeah, what a bargain. Yeah, I mean, I got so damn lucky on everything. I mean, I've been just really lucky. Yeah, blessed, man. That's one way of looking at it. I'm not very religious, so I usually, when something really good happens to me or it works out, I refer to it as shit luck or musical chairs. There's some old psychiatric medication, psychotropic drugs. I happen to know a guy down here that is struggling with depression big time, doesn't have any insurance. Medicaid won't pay for the good shit. So, you're not supposed to be able to give drugs to people. Like, if you run into a real asshole prosecutor, they could actually charge me with distribution. It probably never happened because those are not opioids. But I got enough fuckers on YouTube that are always trying to ram it up my ass. I'm sure if they could prove it, they would. But you know what? You're not knowing where they're going. You can all go pound it. I'm a traveling pharmacy. Sharon's doing fine. Yeah, thank you, Nicole. I'll tell you who else is really great, and that is May. This COVID thing is really put a ringer on her. She's depressed, kind of taken out of her money-making game. But May is another unique person that I hold like in high regard. I have filmed Grayling. I get up to Grayling a lot. I do. Supposedly there's some place up there that has good breakfast, but I've never eaten it. I'd be glad to film Grayling. I tell people all the time. Now, sometimes I don't exactly get to this on the time period you like, but there's a lady that sent me an address. She wants me to take a picture of her old grandmother's house, which I will do. I'm glad you brought that up. And people, if there are places I go that you like, I'd be more than willing to take a clip, a video, or knock on the door and see who's living there now or whatever. Yeah, May is really cool. Oh, no kidding, Dave. Huh? That's another thing too. Anybody that's come on from New Zealand or Australia, you know how just bizarre, crazy that is. That people from those places could come on here and we could communicate with them and just have fun and a common interest. It's just so amazing. That's why I do get pissed at YouTube, but it's been a real life enhancer for me. I mean, I'd have never met these people in my whole life. No way. Hey, redneck hippie. With who? With who, Sharon? Oh, with you? Yeah, I can do one if you want. Yeah. Okay, Kimberly. Yeah, good talking to you. Yeah, Dave too. Yeah, really. The thing that's so interesting to me is that, I'm just out there fucking around with a video camera, doing photos. And I'm not saying this is any kind of school of hard knocks or that it paid off or anything like that. I don't mean that at all. But here I am doing this shit my whole life. And, you know, nobody knew about it, and that was fine with me. It was just kind of like a hobby. And then YouTube comes along. And even friends of mine would say, "Why are you always going down there? You're going down, you're going to get killed down there talking to those people, drug addicts and stuff." So I just, if you get that kind of reaction from somebody well, I'm not going to bring it up again. So I just never bring it up, right? But then I like just, screwing around, upload these videos, take these photos. I was doing it anyway. And then unbeknownst to me, here there are people that like this stuff. And I'm just so shocked. But in a way, I'm not shocked because if you look at the people that regularly watch the videos, it's still a very tiny fraction of society. So it just goes to show you there's no way, other than a full platform like YouTube, that we all could have met. It just never would have happened. You'd have to be like 5,000 years old. That's how I am. And I'm not a social guy, believe it or not. It seems like I am, but I'm not. If people say, "Hey, we're having a party, everybody on the chat's going to be there," I would go to that because I've kind of got to know what you're like. But other than that, I don't go to parties or get-togethers or social events, or I never went to bars. Just doing my own damn thing. But it's really not like my own thing now that I've got YouTube and like YouTube friends and YouTube acquaintances. Like, I feel like I'm like kind of connected in a weird way because I wouldn't do that under any other forum. It's so weird. Oh, you're on Prince Edward Island? Oh, God. Do you know Ollie by chance? No, but there is a hookup with the place for Becky to stay now. Yeah, thank you, Kimberly. Appreciate it. Klaus, do you have somebody over there doing the same thing I do? I tell people all the time too, man. Start your own channel. Like, it's fun. Get a camera, get video, uh, do it. It's a lot of fun. Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Gatlinburg, Tennessee, to me, this is my own biased bullshit opinion, which means nothing. Sucks. It's too commercialized. First of all, there's air pollution up the ass in the Smoky Mountains. And secondly, it's plastic Civil War guns. It's totally T-shirts, cotton candy. I think Gatlinburg's been wrecked. But other people love it, so that's just my take on it. You're not getting ignored, Davey. Yeah, chosen one, friends, yeah. Oh, Oral Ollie, here we go. Yeah, I know you do. You still causing trouble? If I hear your voice on that state police tip line where you called them and made up some bullshit about me threatening a trooper, you're going to get sued internationally. I hope you're ready for it. I promise you, it's not over yet. If that's your voice, when I get that audio call, I'm going to ram it up your old ass. Yeah, well, I'm going to listen to whatever voice is on that audio. I'm going to bend your ass over huge. And I should have that in the next couple of weeks, so we're going to find out who called. Because that's filing false information you knew not to be true. I'm sure I'll get a civil judgment and probably have a hard time collecting because you're both broke. But I'm super motivated to bury it in your ass. There's nothing wrong with Tiffany. You better not mess with Tiffany. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Jessie Dunn. I mean, I don't talk to her anymore, but you shouldn't be ruining people's channel. Taking personal emails and publishing, that's about as shitty as you can get. Even a hitman working for the mafia wouldn't dip that low. You know, it's all paid big dividends for you, though, Ollie, because look at your life. It sucks. Yeah. Tiffany will bury her ass. No problem. It's like the world's smartest person and a crippled hamster. Yeah, how'd you like that Dollywood? Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, Mark. You've been around for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, I love Tiffany. Yeah, thanks. No, Tiffany will bury you, man. She's like a thousand times smarter. Yeah, I think Dolly Parton's okay. You know, I'm a little bit, I don't want to say disappointed. I can't think of the proper word. You know, she lied about those big fake tits for years, which is a little odd for an adult woman. Hey, Weebies. Hey, Andy May. No, Sharon, don't even pay any attention to Ollie. She's a kook. She's been ostracized everywhere, and she's just going to bullshit you blind on nonsense. Don't even like ask her because you're just going to get some psycho babble horseshit answer that isn't true. Tiffany will bury it in her ass. Oh, interesting, Shannon. Yeah, cool. What's the deal with Dolly Parton's husband? What does she just handcuff him to the bed and get a babysitter? I mean, where is this guy? Does anybody know him? Is there really a husband? These are flaming hot. I don't think you should have one. Yeah, we probably should block her. The only reason her is because honestly, I don't think that's the real Ollie. No, you never see him. You know, as crazy as it sounds, I think those big fake texts really got her career off the ground. I'm not saying that in a belittling way, but I bet if she'd have been in a padded A-cup bra, you'd have had a different result. Because she came across as so wholesome, and you're thinking to yourself, there's no way, and this sweet singer is going to be getting breast enhancements. Well, sure as shit, she did. No kidding, we got something in common. They didn't have the regular Cheetos, just these hot ones. No, it's funny you should say that. I noticed that she's wearing those gloves, and I thought that was to cover her hands. But the tattoos things, no shit. She could afford laser surgery. I wonder why she's doing that. Yeah, good job, Rita. Just get rid of her. She's nothing but trouble. You're good. Yeah, I'm not a big country music fan either. I'm in a motel because I'm 200 miles away from where I live. I mean, maybe it is a real Ollie, but I kind of doubt it. But that bitch really tried to derail my channel. It's the same with that damn stupid asshole in Flint. You know, she emailed me about 20 times. I should upload the email she sent me. I never have responded to any emails to her. That stupid ass. Cray cray. I should upload all the emails she sent me. I mean, that's a seriously mentally ill woman. I don't want anything to do with her, ever, never. I don't want anything to do with that Catherine 313. And I don't want anything to do with that bitch that lives in Las Vegas, Laura. Those scumbags did whatever they could to try and derail my channel. I will never want to have anything to do with them. Hey, Skelly. Oh, yeah, she's a super crazy bitch. Air frying a hamburger. That's her claim to fame. Taking videos of her mother dying in a hospital. It doesn't get any lower than that. Yeah, Ace, yep. Hey, Rolando. Weirdos, Davey. What's that, Rolando? What are those things he shows there? What are they, French fries? Hey, Pam. Hey, Jordan. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I blocked him too. He's another weirdo. See that? Oh, really, Kathy? Hey, CJ. Oh, she's an absolute idiot. No, I'm eating flaming Cheetos. They're actually too hot. Yeah, I don't know who showed up. That guy was a damn weirdo looking for trouble, though. Hey, Philip. Yeah, they're too hot. Oh, gotcha. Hey, Shaniqua, how you doing? Where you been? Daisy's great. She's wanting some hot nachos. These aren't too hot for you, hon? Hey, Romina. No, she's eating the shit out of them. Yeah, I thought that too. We'll find out. Yeah, I wondered about that. Jonathan, you know I went to Eastern Michigan University, don't you? It's the only place I could get in. Some guy was asking me about this camera earlier, so I guess I have it here. I can show it to you. Right here. It's a Nikon D850. That camera shroud, you know, to keep reflections makes it look like it's like the world's coolest lens, but this big part is just to hide sun. It's really not that big. It's a Nikon D850. And I use it's a 500 millimeter lens, a VR lens, vibration reduction, and I use a 1.4 teleconverter. And this is my camera. People ask me about this all the time. I didn't know anything about them until a year ago. That's called a dead cat. That's what they call it. And you put it over a microphone to reduce wind noise. Daisy wants some pistachios now. Sharon, I'll give you a gummy tomorrow if you want one. Yeah, Cricket, actually, you know, people say, what's her name, Cricket? Yeah, her name is Tina, that's true. Cricket's her street name. I don't know this for 100%, but I think she's living with an older trucker in Adrian. Anything's better than where she was. I tried learning the guitar and do it. Totally failed. Had like 3 brand new Stratocasters I sold and a couple acoustic guitars. Man, I could not do it, man. Too old. It's funny, you know, people think getting a pilot's license is a big deal. Believe it or not, getting a pilot's license is not that big a deal. I swear to God. If I got one, it's not that big a deal. But learning a guitar, no way. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a shotgun mic, yep. Oh, dead wombat, huh? Oh, okay. Daisy wants some pistachio now. Pistachio, hon? Huh? You want pistachio? Pistachios don't kill dogs, do they? Not really, it's not. I don't think commercial piloting is different. I really don't. They say the private pilot's license is the hardest one to get. And if you consider you knew nothing when you started, but, you know, I got 100 on my instrument rating written, and a commercial ticket's a joke. Multi-engine's a joke. The ATB is just a time. I don't think that's true. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, harmonica, that's more my speed. You know, there's a certain aptitude for things, right? And I know playing a guitar is a bitch. Oh, do you really? Coward Strikes Back? No shit, huh? Whoa. Nah, I tried it. I found it too boring. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying that for the little progress I made, I wasn't willing to put up with it any longer. Oh, good, Terry. You sitting in Dad's spot, hon? Daisy? You sitting in Dad's spot? Good girl. That was a bitch. That's why when I see all these rock stars that shred these guitars, they must have learned how to play the guitar before they were dope addicts. Because, man, I couldn't play that thing for shit sober. Not even a little bit. No kidding, Jody. I'm not shitting you, man. I mean, even like simple chords. I just think there's a part of my brain missing for like musical instruments. Yeah, you could be right. It could be about intro. I wanted to learn how to play it. I mean, I had 4 guitars for a while. I mean, I'm not shitting you. You could. I tried really. I took lessons. I did it for a year, and you could have given my guitar to a damn 6-month-old baby, and it'd have sounded better. I could not do that for shit. Yeah, I'm serious. Yeah, I tried that. I couldn't do it. Yeah. I had a religious experience. One night I was laying in bed thinking, and a voice told me, "Why don't you just watch porn instead of wasting it on learning how to play a guitar?" And I went with it. Yeah, have it, you don't. That ain't no shit. It's hard to stay motivated when you've taken a year of lessons and bullshit, and all you can sounds like you handed it to a chimpanzee. I couldn't take it any longer. I didn't want to acknowledge that I had that little of talent in a musical instrument, so I quit. There's that one lady that's gotten pretty good YouTube activity on spoons, but I think spoons is cool. I think it's interesting, but I'm not waiting in line and paying a scalper $300 to watch some lady play spoons. Sorry. Not yet, Diane. I had a good day today. Yeah, I think I did. Yep. No, I couldn't play it for shit. I wish I could have been like Jimmy Page. His mother made him learn how to play the guitar. I shit you not. I swear to God, after 1 year, and this is lessons and books and bullshit and YouTube videos and all that, that guitar would have sounded better throwing it out the window going 70 miles an hour down the road than anything that I could play. I mean, I had like not even like newborn baby skills. It was embarrassing. Oh, really, Faye? Wow. Yeah, shit, gummies. Nah, I'm beginning to think of gummies. I got that. I don't know how they work it in Austria, but I got that medical marijuana card. Basically, like I said earlier, I got it for older people that I know and younger people with chronic health conditions. I get a discount. It's close to me. They don't have access to it where they're at. That's why I did it. You get so many more discounts. You don't get that crazy extra tax. It took me an hour from the beginning to the end to get my medical marijuana card. What they do is they give you a digital one that you can use on your phone right away. And then I got the card in the mail about a week later, a Michigan State card. Yeah. Much as I'd like to just eat a half gummy every night and life would be great, I don't think it's working out that way for me. I'm interested in it from a horticulture standpoint and from hybrids and what they do for people. But I just don't think it's going to be for me. So I don't care, though, because I really didn't get the card for me. When you're 64 years old, they ought to just send you a medical marijuana card in the mail because you automatically qualify it just based on your age and the shit that's probably already wrong with you by living a normal life. I know young people that get rejected for it. You don't have any medical history to support it. But when you're 64, you're home free. You're right about that, Ace. Yeah, I would agree with that. I really like to see the numbers on these dispensaries. To me, I don't think they're doing that great. But, I'm not there all the time either. Oh, shit, Ivan. What state do you live in? I can't believe I haven't even have a damn medical marijuana card, to tell you the truth. I swear to God, if it wasn't for us, I wouldn't have one. I'm not shitting you. I didn't give a shit about it. Well, I'm going to tell you guys this. I got about 5% battery power. So when you see the old uh, when the old timer light comes on, I think that's going to be it for me tonight because it's a long time to charge my phone. And I'm going to try and get to bed early tonight anyway. So if it just cuts out, good night to everybody. And appreciate you hanging in there. These chats have really been super interesting lately. Now, Indiana sucks. That's another state that I don't live in. Either you're rich or you're poor. There's really no middle class. And for people with chronic pain to have a state to deny you access to something that works, who'd want to live in a state that way? South Carolina, it's like that. Georgia's worse. I just couldn't live in a state where some assholes made laws that prevented you from seeking pain relief. Yeah, I'm serious, coward. I'm not kidding you. This is great meeting you. Yeah, no, I probably will watch it. But I got 2 hours and 18 minutes off this charge. And my cord isn't long enough to keep it plugged in while I'm talking. So this has actually been like longer than I thought. Faye, who you bullshitting? Faye said that she didn't know what Pornhub was. Yeah, I bet you know what it is now, though, don't you? Yeah, I think Michigan's a great state, to be honest with you. I really do. I can only speak for one that I've lived in the longest. Michigan's great. Great wildlife. Um, Progressive. A lot of shit to do. Good colleges. Culture. The arts. Super fantastic museums in Detroit. Right across from another country, Canada. You got the UP. The Great Lakes. What more do you want? Hey, Sarah. How are you? Hey, AK. I think so. I love Ohio, too. They're a little strange on some stuff like speeding. But hey, look, you can't have people driving around at 100 miles an hour because they feel like it. There's nothing wrong with traffic enforcement. Hey, Romina. Not Texas, no. No way. Texas seems like it's stuck in a time warp. See you, Shaniqua. Yeah, Philip. Yeah, good chat. Thank you. Texas? Too hot. I mean, it's not a reason to dislike a state. It's too hot. I just don't like their attitudes on executing and they seem like a bunch of rednecks to me. I don't want to have to drive for a week to get on one side of the state to the other. That's not Texas's fault, but you know what I'm getting at. Good night, Jeannie. I like Wisconsin. I like North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. Oh, okay, Jeannie. You miss Indiana. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan, to tell you the truth. I thank God every morning I don't live. I'm answering them. What's the question, Pam? What is it? Yeah, Montana's beautiful. Hey, Lulu. Poor Lulu lives in Indiana. Not only does she not like it, she lives there. So I feel bad for you, Lulu. Yeah, Northern Michigan, no thanks. Oh yeah, I probably should clean up my room. But when I don't get room service because I don't want them in here knocking over my cameras.